The man just raised his rifle and aimed at a wild wolf, but then he noticed a huge signal jammer appearing not far away. Realizing something was wrong, he quickly began scanning the area. He discovered that signal jammers had been set up in all directions around the farm. As a retired Special Forces soldier, Nick immediately sensed something bad was happening. Before he could react, he saw 4 armed vehicles speeding towards his house, and the occupants were none other than a local mercenary group. As the vehicles got closer to his farm, Nick quickly fired a warning shot and yelled for his wife and daughter to hide. Then he ran toward the house as fast as he could, but the armed men had already arrived at his doorstep, and they raised their guns to launch an attack on him. To survive, Nick quickly found cover and fought back. In the next second, one of the mercenaries in the vehicle was killed. Hearing the gunshot, his wife quickly grabbed her phone to call the police, but the phone had no signal at all. Meanwhile, the armed men had no idea who they were up against. Seeing that they outnumbered him, Nick quickly ran into the house, told his wife and daughter to hide upstairs. Then he loaded his gun. When the mercenaries rushed in, he opened the door and instantly killed one of them. This enraged the mercenaries. They started a fierce gunfight against the house. When they saw no movement inside, their leader immediately ordered the house to be surrounded, but they underestimated Nick's strength. As the enemy raised an axe to force the door open, they found the door wasn't even locked. The next second, Nick raised his hand and fired a shot, then quickly moved to the kitchen, smashing a plate on the floor. This way, when the enemy barged in, they'd easily give away their position. When the enemies rushed inside, they focused all their attention on the corners of the house, not noticing the shattered pieces of porcelain on the floor. When the enemies stepped on the shards, Nick fired a decisive shot through the door. Just then, his wife suddenly drove up. Taking advantage of the moment, Nick quickly got into the car, and with one press of the gas pedal, they escaped the enemy's encirclement. But the leader wasn't about to let it go. Determined to avenge his fallen men, he jumped into his car and began chasing Nick and his family.